Thank you for, I guess, having to watch my presentation on my final project. If it seems like I'm talking fast, it's because I already did this once and it took me 20 minutes, so I'm going to try and be brief and quick. First thing you do, of course, set your working directory, make sure everything's around there. You got to load all these packages. I use most of them, I think. I wanted to use Twitter data to do some word frequency analysis, word clouds, do a little sentiment analysis. I got into some LDA modeling. I didn't want to use the data set provided because that's boring. So I had to register as a Twitter developer, make an app, get an API key, access the data. That's what all this stuff up here does. Then I got into downloading some data. I looked for Dunedin first. That actually returned a bunch of stuff about the Dunedin in New Zealand and also in Scotland, so I decided that wasn't quite the right way to go. Then I tried Dunedin, Florida. That was mostly weather tweets. Some of it is exactly what I was looking for, but not enough of it. Also, there wasn't enough overall, so we tried again. I noticed a hashtag in that last one I searched that was Drink Florida Craft. I figured that would be the exact perfect thing it was. Fortunately, it only returned about 8 or 11 things. So we really need to get that hashtag going, by the way. That would have helped a lot. So I decided I needed to search multiple hashtags at once to try and get to craft beer in Florida. So I looked up how to do that. You create a hashtag object, put that in there for your search Twitter. It returned quite a few things. I organized it real quickly. This is all stuff from the first couple lessons. Did some more word clouds. These are all the word clouds here. I realize I've been skipping these again. I'm trying to go faster. It wasn't a big enough sample. Also, I learned that emojis show up on word clouds, which was cool. I didn't know that yet. Now I do. So that wasn't quite enough. I can't get it to local Florida beer, so I'm just going to do craft beer plus drink local. That'll get your craft beer plus your smaller local breweries, the kind of people I know and interact with on a regular basis. More national than Florida, but that was the best I could do. It looked pretty good. I went ahead and stripped the retweets out since I pretty much decided this was the one I was going to work with. I went through all that. I made another word cloud. That was that final one there. It's beautiful. So I decided to investigate this using the tidy format that we learned in the data camp midterm. So first I had to convert it into a format that tidy data could use. That's what this command does right here. I did that. I went ahead and anti-joined some stop words in there. I did a word count. I looked at it. There was like some HTTP, HTTPS, T.co, AMP, which is ampersand. So I added those to my custom stop words. Added those custom stop words to the actual stop words, usually bind column, and try it again. That looked better. Then I tried to do some word counts and some bar plots. I set the minimum at 100, and that just got me beer. So then I lowered it a little bit, and that's looking better, I decided, but it needed to be in order. So we moved on. There we go. I made it a little lower to get a couple more words in there. I put it in descending order. Everything's looking great. Then another word cloud, because word clouds are fun. So some more words snuck in there that I didn't want. Somehow numbers got in there. So I added those on, redid everything, made another word cloud for funsies, or another word count, then another word cloud. Decided to make this one blue. Again, it's fun. So, see a lot of words that make sense. I really like the way this is looking. Now let's explore some sentiment analysis. I did that. I appended a sentiment dictionary, the Bing one in particular, just positive and negative words basically. I grouped them by sentiment, and then made a chart. Here it is. Negative words, positive words. As you can see, this is really not working at all. Negative words include cold, which is good for beer, sour, which is a type of beer, pale, pale ale, which is a type of beer, hazy, which is a type of beer, hazy New England IPA, lemon, obviously a flavor of beer. I don't know why lemon would be negative either. That's just kind of weird. Again, haze, another thing to do with beer. So some of these are, lumpy. No one likes lumpy, but some of these, especially the big ones, are all really positive. So there's really not a lot of point in doing sentiment analysis unless you wanted to know that people like beer. People like beer. So with that, successfully accomplished, but not really very informative, I decided to do some LDA modeling. So we start with 2 topics. I looked at it. The second topic seems to be beer-related words. The first topic appears to be when and where to get beer. The reason that's out of order is because I did this last night, and I got everything just the way I wanted it, went to bed, started to do my presentation this morning, and realized I had to reload all the data, which completely changed everything, obviously, since it's new tweets. So I had to redo everything. That's why this is kind of rushed at the last minute. Sorry. So second topic, or the three topic model here. The second one appears to be people taking pictures of beer, beer porn, Beerstagram, Instabeer, a lot of beer picture related things. The first topic is what people are doing when they drink beer, doing some trivia. They're in the tap room, having a stout on a Tuesday. The weather's nice. And the third topic is summer beer words, I'm thinking. Ale, summer, Saturday, enjoy, festivals, cold, light, cold, and cider. These people all tend to enjoy lighter beers during the summer, so I'm going with summer beer words there. I think we can do better, though. Let's try 4 topics. So we go down to 4 topics. The first appears to be related to ticketed events where people are drinking. The second is more low-key, like weekly beer events, beer releases, trivia nights, live music. The third appears to be related to posting pictures of beer again with the hashtags beer porn, drink craft, beer geek, craft beer guy. The fourth one appears to be how much fun people are having drinking beer. It's summer, it's delicious. Come join them. They're drinking, it's cold. At the festival, they love beer, they love tacos, chicken ones especially. They love having their friends join them. Again, they're having a great time. So then we push it out to 5 topics. We get to 5 topics. Honestly, it gets a little muddled. I could explain why, but again, it took way too long the first time, so we're moving on. Going back to the 4 topic model, which is the one I felt was best. Especially just looking at this, trying to figure it out. I really wanted it to have labels, so I went in, I figured out how to do that. Basically, you create a vector of plot names, you assign, it's a list, actually, not a vector. You assign each one of the topic modelings a name, then you create a labeler function, you pass that function into the facet wrap, voila, you get named topics. So, having fun doing that, I guess it's time to start analyzing. Topic 1, ticketed events. Words like tonight, food, starts, tickets, week, special, and fun lead me to believe this column features special events that are less frequent and more special. So judged by the 4th word, love, people tend to enjoy these types of things. I have much experience with this sort of thing. They do really enjoy these types of things, especially the really geeky beer geeks will show up for every one of these. I would say they're a great way to get people to your brewery or bar. And when you do that, you should also include food. You note that there's some food in there as well. Food trucks typically is how you accomplish that. You don't want a bunch of drunk people with no food wandering around, getting drunker and causing a mess. So definitely have some food there. These types of events are designed to bring in huge crowds on days that are already busy. Say you normally have 100 people in the bar on Saturday, and that's great. That's a really good day. You might get 500-600 people to this festival. So that's what these types of things are designed to do. Topic 2 would be advertising beer news. That's going to be your new beer releases, the sort of low-key stuff you do during the week, like trivia night, like live music, the things you do to draw in people that are cheap and easy. Say you have 20 people during a Tuesday and you want to have, 100 is a good night. Maybe you get in 40 or 50. It's a good Saturday, rather. So maybe you get 40 and 50. Great Tuesday. And all it cost you was, having someone come in and do trivia night or having someone play music. So if you can double your profits, that way, that's always a good thing. And if you're going to do that, you got to advertise it or people won't know and they won't show up. So definitely advertise that sort of thing on social media. It'll get people in your bar or brewery during the week. Topic 3, it's back to beer picks. These are all the hashtags and stuff. Again, beer picks are great. That's a great way to get your beer out there. It looks delicious. That's why they do it. I might even set up some sort of photo booth, have some little props for you to take pictures of your beer with. In other words, encourage people to take pictures of their beer. Encourage people to hashtag the beer. Encourage people to spread your presence on social media. That will get you more customers and make you more money. Topic 4 is about beer fun. People have fun drinking beer. This is pretty obvious. I know I do. It's just a great way to draw on people, social media. They're having fun. They're more likely to post. The more they post, the more people are there, the more likely there are to have fun. It's kind of a, never-ending spiral. So encourage social media use any way you can. Have someone in charge of it. Make sure they check it daily. Make sure they keep attention of it. Post all your new beers. Post all your specials. Post all your live music. Respond to people that are posting about your stuff. It's very important. Social media is a great way to get people involved in your brewery or bar. Only 2 minutes over this time. So we're going to take this one as a success and